adventures. It's Oksana with you. How are you today, guys? Hope everything is perfect. Welcome back to Experts Adventure in Russia podcast, where we are about to embark on a wild, ride through the vast and vibrant world of Russian literature. Now, do not be scared off by the big names like Dostoevsky and Tolstoy. They are not as intimidating as they look on your bookshelf. In fact, Russian literature is packed with thrilling tales, deep philosophy, and a dash of dark humor that's bound to keep you hooked. Today, we will explore the brooding elegance of Pushkin's Eugen Onegin, where love and regret dance at tangled walls. We will march through the grand epic of Tolstoy's War and Peace, with its soap opera worthy drama set against the Napoleonic War. Then, we will step onto the stage with Chekhov's The Sequel, filled with unrequited love and artistic frustration. Finally, we will dive into the intense psychological depths of Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, where a tortured mind grapples with guilt and redemption. So, grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's dive into these literary adventures together. And do not forget to follow us on our social media channels: Telegram, Instagram, and Facebook in Russia Telegram channel. And of course, do not forget to share the links with your friends and pals. Thank you. We love hearing your thoughts and sharing more insights, so make sure to connect with us. Now, let's get started. And I would like to start with one of my favorite pieces of art, Alexander Pushkin's Eugen Onegin, the tale of a boat aristocrat who flirts, duels, and generally makes a mess of things in 19th century Russia. Picture a Russian Romeo, but with a bit more brooding and penchant for making bad life choices. Eugen Onegin is the ultimate embodiment of the jaded, world-weary aristocrat. He's got charm and wit for days, but his ennui leads him to reject love and friendship, causing more than a few heartaches along the way. When he meets the sweet and sincere Tatiana, you'd think he'd finally find something real. No, instead, he brushes her off with a condensed ink letter, only to realize his mistake years later. Classic Onegin. And then there is the duel. Oh, the duel. Onegin manages to turn a harmless flirtation into a deadly confrontation with his best friend Lensky. It's a tragic turning point that highlights the reckless consequences of Onegin's disillusionment and pride. Pushkin's sharp wit and lyrical prowess will sweep you off your feet. His poetry is rich with irony and emotion, capturing the highs and lows of human experience. Through Onegin's journey, Pushkin paints a vivid picture of Russian society and the timeless struggles of love, regret, and the search for meaning. Prepare for a roller coaster of emotions, poetry, and a stark reminder that sometimes it's best not to ghost your friends. Join us as we explore the twists and turns of Eugen Onegin, a tale that's as entertaining as it is profound. Ready for an epic journey? Welcome to Leo Tolstoy's War and Peace, where you will get a front row seat to the Napoleonic War, Russian aristocracy, and enough drama to rival any modern soap opera. This literary titan isn't just a book, it's an experience. Meet Pierre Bezukhov, the awkward yet endearing heir to a vast fortune, who fumbles his way through Russian society, seeking purpose and grappling with philosophical dilemmas. Then there is Natasha Rostova, a vivacious young woman whose journey from naive romantic to resilient heroine will captivate your heart. And let's not forget Prince Andrei Balkonsky, a brooding aristocrat disillusioned with the superficiality of society and yearning for something greater. As these characters navigate the tumultuous landscape of love, war, and existential crisis, Tolstoy weaves a tapestry of life that feels both grand and intimately personal. His intricate portrayal of the Napoleonic War will immerse you in the chaos and heroism of battle, while his keen insights into the human condition will make you reflect on your own life. Tolstoy's masterful storytelling doesn't just paint a picture of historical events. It delves into the inner lives of his characters, making their struggles and triumphs feel incredibly real. You will find yourself pondering life's big questions, from the nature of happiness to the meaning of existence, and maybe wondering why your own problems suddenly seem so small. Get comfy. This is one hefty but incredibly rewarding read. With its richly developed characters, profound philosophical insights, and sweeping historical narrative, War and Peace is more than a novel. It's a journey through the very fabric of life. So, grab a cozy blanket, maybe a cup of tea, and prepare to be transported to a world where every page is an adventure and every chapter is a lesson in humanity. And today we're setting the stage for Anton Chekhov's The Seagull, a play that's as much about unrequited love and artistic frustration as it is about, well, a seagull. In this tragic comedy, Chekhov masterfully explores the intricacies of human emotion and ambition with his signature blend of humor and pathos. The story unfolds at a country estate where a diverse group of characters come together, each bringing their own dreams, desires, and disappointments. You will meet Konstantin Traplev, a hapless young playwright desperate to break free from traditional theater and create something new and profound. His mother, Irina Arkadina, a famous actress clinging to her fading glory, is both a source of inspiration and frustration for Konstantin. Enter Nina, the naive and stereotypical girl next door who dreams of becoming a renowned actress. Her infatuation with Konstantin's artistic vision leads to heartbreak and a harsh awakening to the realities of life and art. Then there is Trigorin, a successful but disillusioned writer who captures Nina's affections, leaving a trail of emotional wreckage in his wake. As these characters navigate the tumultuous waters of love, jealousy, and artistic aspiration, Chekhov's keen observations on human folly will have you laughing, cringing, and maybe even questioning your own life choices. Constantine's experimental play, performed within the play, becomes a central motive, reflecting the struggles and conflicts of the characters themselves. The infamous seagull, shot by Constantine and presented to Nina as a symbol of his despair, serves a poignant metaphor for destroyed dreams and unfulfilled potential. This seemingly simple act encapsulates the play's themes of failure, regret, and the often painful pursuit of artistic greatness. Chekhov's The Seagull is theater at its finest, raw, real, and ridiculously relatable. His characters are flawed and deeply human, making their joys and sorrows resonate with audiences long after the final curtain falls. So, prepare yourself for a roller coaster of emotions as we delve into a world where the line between art and life blurs and every moment is tinged with both comedy and tragedy. And surely some of you are familiar with Dostoevsky. Hold on to your hats because Fyodor Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment is about to take you on a psychological thrill ride through the mind of a tortured ex-student named Raskolnikov. This isn't just any crime novel. It's a deep dive into the murky waters of morality, guilt, and redemption. Meet Rodion Raskolnikov, a former student living in the grimy, poverty-stricken streets of St. Petersburg. Struggling with his own financial woes and a mind buzzing with grand philosophical ideas, Raskolnikov concocts a plan to test his theory that some people are above the law. His target? Well, a greedy old pawnbroker. His reasoning? the world would be better off without her, and he could use her money for good deeds. Pretty simple, right? No, my lord. But once he steps over that line and commits the murder, things spiral out of control faster than you can say existential crisis. Consumed by guilt and paranoia, Raskolnikov finds himself in a battle not just with the law, but with his own consciousness. He is haunted by the crime, and his carefully constructed moral theories start to crumble under the weight of reality. As the story unfolds, you will meet a cast of unforgettable characters who each play a crucial role in Raskolnikov's journey. There is Sonia, the compassionate and self sacrificing prostitute who becomes a beacon of hope for him. Then there is Porphyry, the astute and relentless detective who suspects Raskolnikov from the start and plays a psychological cat and mouse game with him. Dostoevsky doesn't just tell a story, he dives deep into the human psyche, exploring themes of guilt, redemption, and the search for meaning. Through Raskolnikov's intense and often dark journey, Dostoevsky examines the complexities of human nature and struggles between good and evil within each of us. It's a dark and intense journey, but trust me, you will be hooked from the first pages to the last. Crime and Punishment is more than just a thriller, it's a profound exploration of the human soul. So, prepare yourself for a gripping cruise that will challenge your mind and touch your heart. Welcome to the world of Dostoevsky, where every page is a step deeper into the labyrinth of the human condition. And there you have it, folks, a quick spin through the fascinating world of Russian literature. From the moody romance of Pushkin's Eugene Onegin, where love and regret go hand in hand, to the sweeping epic of Tolstoy's War and Peace, mixing personal and historical drama, we've explored stories that have truly stood the test of time. We've also hopped on the stage with Chekhov's The Sequel, diving into the all too familiar struggles of unrequited love and artistic angst, all wrapped up in Chekhov's unique blend of comedy and tragedy. And of course, we couldn't forget the deep dive into the psychological twists and turns of Dostoevsky's Crime and Punishment, where we get up close and personal with a mind tortured by guilt and seeking redemption. These masterpieces of Russian literature offer profound insights into the human condition, each with its own unique blend of drama, humor, and philosophical depth. Whether you're new to these classic works or revisiting them with fresh eyes, I hope this exploration has sparked your curiosity and deepened your appreciation for these literary giants. So grab a copy of these books, find a cozy spot, and immerse yourself in the rich narratives and unforgettable characters that define Russian literature. Until next time, keep reading, keep exploring, and keep discovering the timeless stories that connect us all. Thank you for listening to me. Have a fantastic day, guys. Bye bye.